I chose GW because it's unparalleled in the amount of opportunities that it offers. And also, we're in the center of the nation's capital. When I came to GW, I really felt a sense like, this is my home, this is my community, and I wanted to make a difference in that community. I did not envision myself getting an SGA. I never did student government in high school. That was just never my thing. So I first got involved actually as a volunteer for the GW Palooza Spirit Weekend. And from there, that's when I was really encouraged that, hey, I want to get more involved in this. I like the community and like how I feel, and I want to make sure every student feels that way. That's when I decided to run for Senate in the Student Association, which eventually led for me running to VP, and so it kept going from there. But the one thing I see these roles as is less of a title and more of the opportunity to create change. I had the opportunity to connect with students from around campus. I've talked to hundreds of student organizations advocating for their issues, but also making sure that GW as a whole is a safe community space. I distinctly remember after I won VP getting the opportunity to attend all the orientation events and the Buff and Blue kickoff, talking to first year students.
Hello, class of 2027, welcome to GW!
Who came from different high schools and different backgrounds, and we were able to talk about different ways that they were going to get involved here at GW. One thing that I noticed as a student leader on campus is that a lot of different months that center around cultural identity and also diversity happen during the school year. And so we realized that Pride is something that distinctly happens in June, and so we wanted to change that here at GW. It was really important for me to make sure that we were putting on an event that would make students feel comfortable on campus. Coming from a really rural area where there was judgment and there was people that didn't believe that gay people should exist, like here at GW, that just doesn't happen. Coming to GW, I really found an open environment where people just wanted to know me for me. It didn't matter that I identified as gay, it didn't matter that I was different. What mattered is that I just was a person. What we're seeing around the country is really scary. The fact that people can't come out on their own terms, the fact that people can't feel safe to express their identity and their sexuality. As a student leader, we in the Student Government Association have been really intentional about creating a community where every student can have a voice and teaching students about the ways that they can advocate here on campus. On top of that, we've been really intentional about creating a sense of pride and spirit at GW, so where everyone can feel part of one community. And so that's why it was super important for us to make sure that at least Pride at GW was recognized in an area that we could come together, because campus is really quiet during the summer. I remember when I was a first year, I'm an introvert, so believe it or not, I was afraid to talk to people. And so I didn't have much of a voice when I first started at GW. But learning that people here on campus and around, they're not here to criticize, they're here to help you grow. And if you don't have a voice and you don't speak up, you're not able to get real change done. And so I would just encourage everyone, even if it's scary, that moment of uncomfort is worth it, because you're actually going to be able to make real change, and that's what forms the leaders of tomorrow. And so whenever you have the opportunity to speak up or share your opinion, do so, because you never know when you're going to get that opportunity again. GW is a place that is made of diverse cultures, backgrounds, sexualities, people from all different walks of life. And one thing that I was able to experience here at GW is that GW is really judgment-free in a lot of ways. I had the opportunity to meet others that were able to not only encourage me to be confident in my sexuality and who I was as a person, but teach me different parts of the community that existed, and so that I was able to learn. And so one thing I would say is that GW, you should never fear who you are as a person, because GW is really here to support you. And that's not just students, but that's administrators, faculty. They're all here to support you and help you grow as an individual.